Yo everyone! We're back with Trails Through Daybreak 2. Last time, as you can see, we finished Act 2A. And now it's time to be on our way and see what's going on with Academy Days. Last chapter was a fun time. It was nice to see Heioi actually have proper stuff going on for once. Especially because Sao's kind of been working his way up ever since he was first introduced. It was just nice finally seeing him get to do something after all the games that he's been around, technically. But anyways, not really too much more to talk about that. Sadly, Shizuna will not be around anymore, but hey, you gotta deal with the cards as they come. And that means it's back to Edith. Back to the grind. Oh wait, right, Academy. That means we're gonna see
everyone.
this place
It's time
proper.
for homeroom.
That was Toa. Does she work? Oh, she works here now.
There's less than 3 weeks left in your first year.
Oh my
You're
God.
almost at the end. The closing ceremony is on the 23rd of this month, and the day after that is graduation.
Damn.
Just be aware that the classes are going to be split up a little differently than you're used to. Also, Miss Toa, I have a question.
We're actually finally seeing the damn academy, for God's sakes.
Where do your students at the Empire's Military Academy go when they graduate? Do they all become soldiers or something?
I've been wondering about that too.
Oh my God, we're getting voices for all these people.
Oh, yeah, what was the name of the school you teach at? Was it Thor's Military Academy?
Branch campus, actually.
Yes, that's right. This may come as a surprise, but Thor's isn't all that different from any normal high school. It's true that we do have a special curriculum for those who want to join the military, but not everyone goes that route.
Yeah. You know, God. I just gotta say, I really like this music. It really reminds me of stuff that you'd hear in like CS1 and CS3 with the academies back then. And it's so nostalgic in that way. Like, I'm instantly getting hit by this, you know? Like, I think they were going for that specific type of vibe of something akin to it. It's very noticeable off the bat, and I much appreciate it.
I graduated from there myself, and well, as you can see, I'm an instructor. Yeah, good point.
Now that I think about it, there's a lot of famous people from there that aren't in the military at all.
Uh-huh.
Isn't that where you transferred in from, Julian?
Yep.
That's right. I learned quite a bit from Miss Toa and the other staff there.
Man, you're so lucky. I bet the school life's way more fun there.
It hasn't even been 3 full months since she came here, and she's already in everyone's good books.
That's Toa for you.
Wasn't she brought over as part of an exchange program with the Erebonian Empire?
Yes, that's right. I also heard that she does work for a famous NGO on top of her regular teaching duties.
Wouldn't be Toa if she isn't overworking herself.
She's supposedly an invaluable asset to them as well. She really is incredible, isn't she?
It's still insane to think that both her and Delilah are chilling over here for certain reasons.
Incredible doesn't even begin to describe her. Her popularity's well-deserved. I mean, just look at how cute she is. Whether she likes it or not, she's got the attention of the whole school.
True. Also, I have to mention it. For this being like a high-class fucking school, this classroom looks run down as shit. The color of the floors, it's so drab. What the fuck are they doing here?
I suppose you aren't wrong there.
Anyway, let's get back on track. Before we begin our first lesson,
Like, oh my God, it's killing me.
I want to introduce you to our new short-term exchange students.
Oh?
Come on in, you two.
Wait, no. No, it's not gonna be Swin and Nadia, right? It's totally gonna be.
Huh?
They're around the right
Exchange
age.
students?
They're around the right age. Oh, fuck.
At this time of year?
Hey! What's up, everyone? Nice to meet ya.
Spot the fucking protagonist with Nadia. Swin, you know, Swin's a normal enough looking dude, but Nadia, holy shit. Granted, there's a guy with fucking, like, forest green hair, like pine tree ass green hair in the front seat. So, you know.
I'm your new classmate, Nadia Rain. But just call me Nana, okay?
Oh my God. Already found the thumbnail. Jesus Christ.
Not even 10 seconds in and I'm already embarrassed.
Oh, well, this is a strong start.
Well, that's one introduction out of the way. Would you like to do yours, Swin?
I wonder, are we gonna be doing regular Edith rounds? No, we probably are. Maybe they'll be limited to certain sectors. But, yeah, no. I was thinking about it, I was like, I don't know, maybe we'll just be exploring this entire damn place and it's gonna be like a massive campus, you know?
Gladly. I'm Swin Abel, and like Nadia, I'm an exchange student from Remiferia.
Remiferia, huh?
I know we're coming in pretty late into the school year, but I hope we can become good friends with you all.
Holy crap. That Nadia chick's a real cutie.
Of course Lyle would say that.
Wow. So, quick question. Are you two in a relationship?
Oh God. Oh God, I can already hear this is going one of two ways. Either Nadia jumps in first and goes, yes, we're super lovey-dovey or some shit. Or Swin comes in and is like, nope, got it all wrong. Sorry.
I'm so very
Oh,
glad
God.
you asked. It just so happens me and S are...
Friends. Don't put any funny ideas in their heads.
Okay. Turns out it was option 3. Nadia starts talking, but then Swin does his usual nope.
I didn't think they'd actually come to school. Is it because of that orb mail from the other day? No, they wouldn't come here just because of that.
Odette's just like, I heard that.
Wait, you know these two? Are they involved with your part-time job?
Okay, never mind. It's not, they're not being sly about it. Both of them are reacting.
Sounds like you've really had your hands full on, yes?
They're going to be taking part in the school festival, too. So
Oh,
be sure to
shit.
give them a nice, warm welcome.
Okay, I can handle, yeah, that sounds fun.
I'd really like to give them a tour around the school, but I'm still getting a feel for the place myself. Oh, I know. Would you mind showing them around for me, Agnes?
She must already know that we're working together.
Classic Toa.
Of course.
Toa probably
I'd be
has,
happy to.
Toa's kind of probably trying to be like, ooh, I don't know the full layout of this place. And yet she definitely does. This is Toa we're talking about. She probably had the whole place mapped out within like 2 or 3 weeks of being here. Let alone
It's
3
settled,
months.
then. You can show them around during lunchtime if you'd like. Now, let's go over the festival supply list.
It's fucking music. Doi, doi, doi. Lunch break. Yeah, I think we are going to be spending a lot of time just within it. I mean, judging by the name of the chapter, it would make sense. Oh, brother. Back to voicing. Sorry, Aggie. I just thought it'd be more fun if we kept it a secret. So, what's the verdict? Did we surprise you? Mission accomplished. Anyway, did you two really apply to our short-term exchange program? Sure did. We have a few connections who helped us get in. I know Nadia likes to do things on a whim, but this isn't one of those cases. We went through all the proper channels. Well, that's good to hear at least. Swin's just as laid back about this as she is. But why go to all that effort? And why Aramis, for that matter? I thought you never asked. The reason is we've been itching to experience the school life. Hanging with friends after school, trying all the cafeteria foods, napping during class, playing hooky, you know, that kind of thing. The last two you can do without. What he said. Wait, so you two really haven't been to school before? Never had the chance. Being raised in an organization and all. The closest thing was Sunday school when we were really little. I'm not sure how long we'll be staying here in Calvard, but I thought it'd be a good experience for us. Are we just being legit here? There's gotta be an ulterior motive, surely. We've pretended to be students while on infiltration missions, but I don't count that. Either way, we're just living and having fun in the moment. That's our MO. Ah, I understand. That's a totally valid perspective. Given their upbringings, it's only natural that they would want to make up for all the experiences they missed out on. Well then, let's get on with the tour, shall we? I'll show you everything the school has to offer. Yippee! Thanks, bestie! Of course. Alright then, lead the way. Oh, and let's be on the lookout for whatever that message was talking about. Yes, we should keep our eyes peeled for sure. We're gonna flash back to get an explanation on that. Because of course. Huh? Hey, Aggie, what's this weird orb mail? Oh, this definitely looks sketch. Let me take a look. What is this? Oh my god, C? C? Right, we never discovered who the fuck C was in Daybreak 1. Well, C the third. Oh my god. What the fuck? Wait. Wait a second. C. Carmine? No, it wouldn't be Carmine, right? Carmine's working with whoever the hell the Zoa Grendel or whatever the hell you want to call it is. But that is another C name that it could potentially be. If they'd actually stood for something, it could just be a throwaway name. Anyways, I'll put on an actual voice of the C.
If you desire the truth and wish to bring an end to the oncoming tragedy, investigate Aramis.
It's another message from C. But why now? That's the name of the terrorist who caused a stir in Erebony a couple times. Oh, I like the pause that Nadia had. Thought about the one freak for a minute there. You said another message. You've gotten more like this? Well, only one other. It arrived just before last year's Revolution Festival.
Be on guard for the 7th Genesis, the Revolution Festival tomorrow. See.
The 7th Genesis appeared shortly afterward, so I doubt it was a prank or something like that. Huh. Really do have to wonder who the hell it is, you know? I mean, we're gonna get figured out one day, but there's a million people it could be. It has to be someone who's really in the know, though. I almost kind of want to think that maybe it could be like her dad being incognito or something. He would know a lot. Yeah, sounds like it was for real. I can confirm that this isn't the second incarnation of C. He happens to be a friend of ours. You're kidding. It's no joke. We also know the first C, but we're not as tight with him. From the little I do know, I kinda doubt he'd reach out to you like that. Also, wait. He happens to be a friend of ours. So I guess that means they do consider him a friend, at least. Like, last time we were with Swin and Nadia, they kind of denied that being friends with him. But this time it seems like Swin's at least readily accepting it. Or maybe it's just because he doesn't want to be more truthful because they're not as close with Aggie? I don't know. I see. If only Ren were here, she definitely could have traced the message to its source. Oh yeah, she's not in Calvert right now, is she? Yes, she's back home in Liberl. Well, it doesn't seem like we'll be arriving at any answers, so let's table this for now. Can't hurt to have it on the brain, though. Okay. Interesting. I wonder if we'll figure out about C this time, because, you know, last game it was pretty close to the end, but this time it's happening sooner in the game, respectively. So maybe it'll actually come into play this time around. Nothing's happened here since we got that message, but we should still be vigilant. Of course, Vigilant is my middle name. Now let the tour commence. The Aramis Expedition Squad's ready to rumble. Oh, brother. First we were the picnic in front, now this. Hey, the picnic in front's never faded, it's still here.
Let's start with the main building.
Here we are.
We can visit the store and cafeteria on the
Oh my
first
God.
floor.
Oh, I want to spend tons of time there.
I'd also like to talk with some of the other students while we're wandering around.
Hold up, they actually got new portraits for this, that's really cool. Yeah. Wait, they got different poses? Wow, they actually made different art for this. Huh. That's really interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are different poses, right? These aren't just different outfits. Compared to Anya's, who I think just has the same... Is that the art from Daybreak 1 even? It's kind of funny. Alright.
That's just a rumor, right?
That's just a rumor, right? Alright, well we got... Yo, actually, there's a lot of students I'll actually know around here, huh? Hold up, let's deal with this first. Right, I forgot we're gonna have all this stuff to deal with, too. Let's see, what do we got in here?
Never seen you two before. You must be the exchange students I've been hearing about.
That would be us, yeah.
Nice to meet you, Mr. School store guy.
Pleasure's all mine. Oh, that's right. There's a card game that's been pretty popular among the students lately.
Oh, brother.
Would you like to try it out?
Are you talking about Seven Hearts?
That's the one. If you're ever interested in doing battle, just come and find me. The rules aren't all that complicated. You can even learn as you play.
I want to try. Sounds like fun.
I'm a little curious myself.
Keeping in mind. Let's just talk. Alright, never mind.
Take all the time you need.
Die roll times, we already got one of those. We get juice boxes? Oh, hell yeah.
Be seeing you.
Alright, I'll deal with that in my own time. The card game's fun enough, but it's not something I really find the need of having to deal with right now. Alright. I have got to look for stuff. Anything? Anything? Put us in! Fight on! Fight on! Alright, what about you? Let's talk to Lyle.
Hey, wanna catch...
Oh god, what was the voice I used for Lyle? Was it just General Dude Bro? I think so.
Hey, wanna catch a movie with me sometime?
Well, I don't know. Oh, wait, do you think maybe we could get Julian to come along?
This again? Why does everybody act like I'm his manager or something?
Well, at least Lyle's not discouraged too easily. By the way, Lyle, how are you and Chinyon getting along?
Chinyon? I don't know. Fine, I guess. Oh, wait, you think we're... No, we're not like that at all.
Oh, is that hinting at something, perhaps? I wonder. Oh, hello. Well, if it isn't our new exchange students. Please, feel free to visit my office if you're ever feeling unwell.
Ooh, it's cool if I take a little lie down then, right? Because I've been feeling so feverish.
Nadia. Your boundless enthusiasm would beg to differ, I think. You two make for quite the interesting pair. I may not be able to admit someone for a feigned illness, but do feel free to drop by again if you really need me. Oh well. It was worth a shot, right? Like, it really does remind me of classic Thor's Military Academy type music. It's really nice. Okay, these are two that I don't think we've seen before. Hey, got anyone you like lately? Of course I do, my father. Huh? Not only is he a lieutenant in our nation's beloved army, but is disciplined both his mind and body to operate in peak conditions at all times. He deserves all the love and respect I can give. I see. But I was really asking about boys our age, you know, we've got a crush on. Someone our age that could compare to my father? That's a tough one. Alright, guess you got a pretty one-track mind. Well then. I suppose I'll just keep working on it. Interesting. Yeah, I guess that didn't really go the way it was planned to. Beep bop. Meep marp. Oh, cafeteria? Yeah. Yes! Cafeteria time! I knew you'd be excited about this part. Let's find ourselves a seat and have some lunch. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm gonna get one of everything. That's a lot of calories. You're gonna get... La la la, can't hear you! Jeez Louise. Elijah? Now we've got all that filled out. There.
And that's the magician in the upright position. This means you will soon cross paths with the one you are destined to be with, and love is sure to blossom from there. This is a very good result.
Woohoo! I'm finally getting me a boyfriend. Thank you so much, Elijah.
Sure thing. Just remember this is all good in good fun.
That's Elijah. He's a third year. He made his own tarot card app, and apparently it's scarily accurate. You don't say. Consider my curiosity piqued.
That explains the crowd, I suppose. Oh, are you here to have your fortunes told? I'm sorry, but all the lunchtime slots have been filled. You'll have to come back another day.
Wild Drat. Man, there was an attempt. Does this just lead outside? Looks like it. Let's worry about what's in here first. Edmund.
Hamburger steak and a porterhouse. Cafeteria staff are really bringing their A game lately.
Yeah, what the fuck? That is straight up steak you're getting for fucking lunch at a school. What the hell?
Can't believe we got to eat such high quality food at school for a fraction of the usual price. Yes, sir, we really haven't made here.
That's Edmund from Class D. As you can see, he loves food. Oh, already dealt with all that. Wee-oo.
Let me know if you need anything at all.
The Aramis platter.
Please,
free
come back
food.
anytime.
Welcome. What can I get you? Hit me up with the tastiest thing on the menu, please. Funny girl, this one. In that case, I recommend either the A combo or the hamburger steak platter. They're our most popular selections. Additionally, you can add something from the side menus. We also have 5 dessert items to choose from. I just died and went to food heaven! Hey, S! Hey, S! What should I get?
Ow, my ears.
Well, it can't be... Aramis' cafeteria is well known for its delicious foods. Why don't we take a look at the menu?
Take a whole sit down.
This is the best bowl of stew I've had in my whole life.
It's a pretty standard dish, but the flavor is fantastic. This place's reputation is more than well deserved.
I'm glad you like it. Like it? I love it! There's so many yummy looking foods to choose from, I don't even know where to begin. They even have a snazzy ice cream shop just around the corner. Aramis rules!
If you love the food so much, why don't you just marry it?
The mystery of the century. Oh, this is a little off topic, but I've been meaning to ask. Is it really okay for you to leave the office unattended?
Ah, right. I guess Van did leave us in charge of it. I wouldn't worry. Requests aren't coming in as much, so I think we can grind them out after school and on the weekends.
Yeah, we had so much free time we didn't know what to do with ourselves. Besides, we haven't had any luck finding clues about the fairies' whereabouts. You mean the fairy that was with the Crimson Grendel? I heard they showed up in the Blacklight District.
Yep.
She has something to do with what you're searching for, right? Yeah, that's as far as we've gotten, though.
We've tried to find out more while we've been out doing requests, but nothing's turned up yet.
I'm sorry to hear that. That weird time leap thing hasn't happened since then either. At least I don't think it has. I'm thinking it only triggers when someone's life is in danger.
I know it saved us several times over, but honestly, I don't want to go through anything like that ever again.
Yeah, I'm glad the two of you are safe and all, but that whole thing worries me. I just get this feeling that something strange is going on. No, you think? I really hope Van's alright. Nah, nothing strange is going on. It's not like time itself is being rewritten and rewound.
Oh, brother.
The poor, lonely, and beautiful damsel awaits the arrival of her dashing knight. Oh, I bet I could turn this into a novel. It writes itself. What?
Dude, I always love this Anya's face. With, like, the frickin'... the one curves eyebrow and the one raised, the one with the closed eyes, like, oh?
The two lovers were rent asunder, but they will always be together, in their hearts. I think I'm sitting on a gold mine here. Wait, back up. Lovers? What are you even saying, Nadia?
Alright, you can stop tormenting the poor girl now. Hurry up and finish your lunch. And so they did.
Let's see, I already talked to you.
But hold up, I can go into the back in order to get this.
But I also have to take the long way to get back out, so you know, Don't have one of these yet. What about the next one? They do have different stuff in them, which is interesting to note. There's an upstairs, but there's also an outside.
Well, here's the parking lot.
The courtyard is right over there. Shall we go take a look? Ooh, I like the feel of this place.
The vibe's definitely unique. Like it's somehow laid back and lively at the same time.
Well, this high school has seen a lot of history since its founding by Aramis Academy. Learning spaces like these are said to foster one's personal creativity.
Dude, I would love to take a nap around here.
You don't say. Maybe this will be what awakens us to the wonders of art.
If I go down that road, it'll end with us panhandling on the side of it.
Well, we can't have that. Then I'd have to be the one providing for you and spoiling you rotten and... On second thought, that just might work.
Not in a million years. What the fuck? Where'd you come from? Did you just see that? That guy just like came out of nowhere. Meanwhile, Onyx is just staring off into the deep blue right now.
To your right-hand side is the auditorium. Inside it is the stage where we'll be holding events for the school festival. On the left, we have the clubhouse, where each club gets their own room to use as they see fit. Over there is the basketball court, where our PE classes are usually held. It's also where you can do a minigame. Though if it rains, they'll move it to the auditorium. There's also a pool further down on the right, but it's currently closed for the off-season.
For how relatively small this campus is, they sure have a lot of amenities.
Hey, Aggie, what about the most important amenity of all? What would that be? The best spot to play hooky without getting caught. I don't think we have one of those, sorry to say. No joke? Well, that doesn't sound like a very healthy academic environment.
Said no academic ever. Always the comedian and straight man combo with these two. They're pretty consistent on that. Okay, go away. Sorry, Cat is currently messing with me to the maximum capacity. He just kind of scratched the shit out of my arm. Luckily, I have lawn sleeves on. That's the only saving grace. Yeah, look, I would love to just lay down on one of these benches or something and chill. Oh my god, there's this little freaking Toidle. Oh my god, it's even animated. Kinda. As animated as a turtle can be. Let's see. Let's try going in one of these. Oh, we can actually. Wait, is that... No, I thought I saw some in there, but mayhaps not. I can go this way. Not really much here. We're just kind of chilling.
Basketball court? Huh. Aramis sure does have a wide variety of extracurricular activities.
Our basketball team happens to be really strong this
Leave
year.
it to me.
We're also famous for our fine arts club.
All right. We got to see Nadia ballin'.
Ooh, sounds fun.
I heard basketball's part of the physical education curriculum here. Might be a good chance for us to get a feel for it. That's the spirit. You know, I can even teach you some of the rules if you want.
That sounds like a good idea.
Let's play one-on-one. Nadia got this covered. Okay, it's just those again.
Okay, let's begin.
All right, check this shit. Hope. Nothing but that. Shit, fucked it up. Nah, check this. Oh, I was a bit fucked. Bit of an... Oh, blocked. Whatever. Alright. Okay, luckily you...
Ha! Nerd.
Damn it!
Nerd.
Yeah, yay us!
Luckily, I can just spam the button and it just kind of works.
What? Yeah.
Shit. That was right on the line. Let's say if that one ain't. Nothing but net. See, now it's a tour.
Damn it! Damn it!
Got him.
Damn it!
Lamau, get on. All right.
Victory is mine!
Nadia Gaming. Have mine recruit you. Power tablets. Woo! Pull out a 1 against our club. Wait. Almost got me there. Joining a club isn't something I ever considered, but I guess it's just a normal part of student life. Oh, that's nice. Gives them a bit of an idea. It's just like, hey, you can go look into a club if you want. James?
The pool building is just beyond here, but it's closed during the winter.
So once it's warmer, I'll get to turn on the charm with a sexy swimsuit.
I doubt those would be school appropriate. Also, it's not like you'd have anything to show off.
Wow!
Shut your pie hole, S!
Damn! You know, it's kind of insane that she didn't say more than that. Just like, shut up. Just like, yeah, you ain't got anything to show. I don't know. Some people are into those type of swimsuits, though. You might not have to go out of your way and get different types in order to show off. Everybody thinks it's all just fun and games. I remember my voice for you because I just did fucking... I just attempted to do James from Pokemon. Or at least something similar. If I'd been able to stop Ronald back then, things would have been different. I need to quit thinking all these stupid what-ifs. It's not like I can change the past.
So sleepy.
Man, I'm bored as hell. It's also just very funny. Kitty. Wait, that's so funny. That's such a funny voice line for turning around like that. The charm.
Not this way.
Not this way. I've never actually messed with that. I mean, no one else probably has a funny one.
Wrong way.
Yeah, it's kind of simple stuff unless you're Nadia. But it's funny that she got that even, you know? I was gonna say, I can go up here and grab this. Huzzah! Also, I missed stuff out here. What the hell? Alright, now I can get this. Who we got in here? Sasha and Miss Sonia. Oh, Miss Sonia. You mean the guy I've been set up with is your older brother? Yeah, sorry. I wasn't sure when I should tell you. Guess I'll have to call it off then. I do not want to involve work with my personal life. No, wait, don't be like that. My brother likes you a lot. Just give him a chance. Wait, what? A young elite working at the Department of Internal Affairs. Do we have a 5-year age difference? Buzz off, small fry! One of you so much as touches anybody and I'll frickin' rip your limbs off! Oh man, is that where he knows me from? He must have seen me acting all unladylike. Seems like there's a pretty interesting story there. Sounds complicated. That's Sasha and Miss Sonia. Did she say something about being set up on a date? So do you guys have anything planned yet? I can set something up for you if you'd like. Well, I guess... Hey, wait. I can't just allow a student to do that. And... Well... Alright, we're good there. That was a fun little one. You can go down there, but I always have to keep checking around.
Is this who I think it is?
Oh, shit.
This is a statue of Aramis Gainsborough. He's our school's founder and a prominent artist.
Wow, he looks handsome. Though not half as handsome as S, of course.
Why am I being compared to a statue of a middle-aged man?
Hey, nothing wrong with being middle-aged. I don't know, the guy seems pretty cool. He's got a lot going for him. Oh, here she is. Oh, hello. What do you think of Aramis? Isn't it great?
Honestly, I am kind of shocked at how big it is.
Yeah, and everyone's so nice too.
Well, I'm glad you like it so far. Did we catch you in the middle of something? Oh, yes, but it's no big deal. The AV Club just needed to borrow some hardware for the student film we're making. Would you like us to help carry some of it? Don't worry, I should be fine. And anyway, you guys should still have more of the school to see. I can always bother someone else for help if I need it.
A student film, huh?
Wonder what it'll be like.
Well, you'll just have to wait and see.
Alright,
Fun.
let's move.
Actually planning to screen our film at the festival. Now that we've got all the equipment ready, we can finally start shooting. Man, this is a really nice place just to look around. Beep. I can't leave without... Okay. Oh, I can actually leave this area.
It has to be a crime for them to lock us indoors when the weather's so nice. I say we ditch school.
You would.
I have a better idea. How about we not cut class on our first day of school?
That would be for the best. Besides, you'd need special permission to go off campus during school hours.
Hey, you don't need special permission if you're just playing hooky, you know. Julian, it's a hungry world, and they're gonna eat you alive.
Do you have any favorite foods? Why don't we all have lunch together sometime?
Looks like Julian's as popular as ever. I think I've seen him around town before. He's an exchange student from the Empire, right?
Yeah, from Thor's Military Academy's current Class 7. Not only is he handsome and well-read, but he's skilled in martial arts, too. It's no wonder he's so popular. I hope S doesn't start attracting those leeches.
What do I even say? Oh, I give up. If only Lyle were here.
Lyle's just the chick magnet and the one attracts, one repels. That's together they can be normal people, I guess. Kitty!
Alright. Let me guess. Beep.
Time to blow this popsicle stand.
Oh, no, you don't.
Back inside, I guess. And that just leaves the top floor.
That's just a rumor, right?
Oh, look! Another statue!
Yes, we have 2 statues of Aramis on campus.
Hey, makes sense. That's nice that they did that, just like in that, like another, like, oh, hey, there's another one. That's fun. Oh, we only got a few things left to do. Talking to Toa? Yep. Who's this other one? Mr. Powell. I think we saw him outside of the front gate before. You want to offer optional supplemental classes? I see. Well, we can certainly look into that. I just hope you aren't piling too much on your plate. It's full enough as it is. That's Toa for you.
I appreciate the concern, Mr. Powell, and thank you for always listening to my ideas.
Of course. I'm always happy to lend an ear. Well, I suppose I should take my leave. You have visitors who look quite eager to speak with you.
And the faculty office. Sorry about that, Tiny Teach. We didn't mean to interrupt. That's perfectly alright, but please use your inside voice in the faculty lounge, okay, Nadia?
It's funny that we ended up in your class. Small world, isn't it?
Oh, do you know Miss Toa? That's right, we met a while back. It's good to see you both again. You look like you've been doing well.
How long has it been now? 2 years? Man, it feels like it was only yesterday.
You met a lot of people from Thor's during that incident in Crossbell. Oh, that's when you met. Were they involved in all of that? I didn't realize you got swept up in that whole ordeal. Well, it's not really the kind of thing I'd bring up at school. Anyway, when I caught wind that you two would be coming here, I immediately applied to be your facilitator. I know all about what you two have been up to, like how you're helping out at Agnes's part-time job, for example. Now it makes sense. Still, this is a lot to take in at once. I mean, you being a part of the war as a member of Thor's Military Academy was enough as a surprise by itself. I heard you played an especially important role in it, too. That's why I'm betting you came out here to Calvard with some kind of hidden agenda. I'm on to you, Tiny Teach. What are you?
Nadia, don't be rude.
It's true that I'm a Thor's alumnus, and yes, I do work for an NGO as well. But there's no hidden agenda, I promise. I'm just here as a teacher, and as someone who wants to promote peace between nations. Bringing together Calvard, the Empire, and all this other surrounding nations will be no easy feat. But that won't stop me from chasing a solution. That's what I'm here to do. Wow, I never realized you were trying to achieve such a lofty goal.
She aims high. Even if she misses the moon, she lands in the stars.
Lofty's right. Still, I'm not buying what she's feeding us. World peace? Ha! A likely story.
Not everything's a conspiracy. By the way, I wanted to ask you about something. We got this weird orb mail the other day. It was from a person named C. You know, like the one you're friends with. Do you think he would send a cryptic message to ArcRed Solutions?
You think you got a message from Crow?
I like just mentioning him by name. Also, I know I pointed it out before, but also the detail on her pants is kind of crazy. Like the texture on it? The texture, along with like the creases in it, is kind of an insane level of detail.
No, I really don't think so. He gave that name up a long time ago, so there'd be no reason for him to use it as a signature.
Unless he wanted to be funny. Because Crow is the type that would do it to be funny.
It's more likely your correspondent stole the moniker. Wouldn't be the first time that happened. That's what I thought too. Thanks, Tiny Teach.
If I remember correctly, the first C was a terrorist who caused a huge uproar in the Empire.
Yeah, don't worry about it. He's cool now.
Miss Toa has an interesting choice of friends.
Don't worry about it. One of them... honestly, Toa's the only one that hasn't, at some point, been evil and done crazy stuff. You know, we can blame it on... Crow was a major terrorist and did stuff with Ordine. George was George. He was working with it on the side of the Great Twilight for a while. And then there's Angie, who had the mask on, but also, who cares about the mask when she's a crime against humanity by existing?
Sorry. I've probably got you thinking all kinds of wild things now. Well, it was nice chatting with y'all, but we'd better stop here. Lunch break's gonna be over before we know it. Feel free to stop by and talk with me anytime, though, okay?
Ratchy dodgy.
Thank you for your time.
That was a real nice chat.
I hope you two manage to enjoy your school life here. And if you ever need anything, please don't hesitate to let me know.
The 2 times we've met Toa, she's always sitting down because they don't want people to get a full look at her. I'm always in awe at Miss Toa's drive, but I do worry that she places too much pressure on herself. She certainly has stamina to spare, but I do wish she'd show herself as much care as she does with others. Yeah, true. Raise a good point. Wait, is there any new ones here? No. Listen, I gave it a good go, alright? You never know with these things. Anything on the 3rd floor? There is... Hold up. I gotta check around, though. There's also some NPCs we haven't talked to.
These are the special classrooms.
And apparently this.
My next class is here. I totally thought it was somewhere else.
And this is why you should read signs beforehand.
And this is why you walk everywhere, in case you get active voices. Mr. Raffaello? That is a interesting sounding name. You look cool, though. That hairstyle is kind of sick, brother. Respect. Being in the sermon, my man. I'm in the middle of setting up my terminal for this afternoon's classes. Ah, yes. This coat of mine is simply exquisite. No simple painting could ever compare. In fact, I almost want to frame it on my wall. I don't like codes anything to get worked up over. What does this guy even teach, anyway?
I guess Mr. Raffaello must seem pretty strange at first, huh? He's actually our math teacher. Yep, seems like a weirdo to me.
There is much beauty to be found in the world of numbers. You should take care to remember that. Ah, this numerical progression, it's magnificent.
Alright, whack job.
Alright, Grandpa, let's get you to bed.
More little gems. Yum, yum, yum. Donatello.
Hi, I'm Woody. Howdy, howdy, howdy. That latest installment in Bravely Legends. Man, I never thought I would come to this. Yeah, no kidding. I was on the edge of my seat. That Dark Hero, though, I just knew he'd pull through. If there'd been someone like him back then. Woody? Sorry, it's nothing.
Interesting.
Anyway, what do you think they'll do next? Well, I have a couple of predictions. But the writers are always really good at keeping us on our toes. That's why Bravely Legends is so interesting.
I see, they are talking nerd stuff. I say as if I myself am not amongst their number. What are you doing over here, bro? Are you living in horror of something? Like, what's over there? There's just a dead end. They never expect you to look around a corner, no, do they? Okay, this just leads out here. It's literally just another way to get in that direction. Let's see. Oh, shit. Library. Whoa. No active voice for this place, though. Alright, what do you got? Good afternoon, Anyas. I assume you're here to check out a book for today. Oh, but who are your friends? I'm Nadia.
And I'm Swen.
They're our school's new exchange students. I'm giving them a little tour of the campus at the moment.
Oh, right. Now that I think about it, I suppose someone did mention something about new students at me recently.
Well, anyway, it's a pleasure to meet you two. My name is Arya, and I'm the head of Aramis's library committee. Which means I'm also the one who fills out all the purchase orders for new books. So let me know if you have any requests, okay?
Huh. So the school's library is run by its students.
Ooh! I want Kagurabachi volumes!
We don't have manga here.
This place just gets better by the second.
Our budget is a little tight, but if you can demonstrate its educational value, you can purchase just about any book you'd like. Unfortunately, things such as comics and gossip magazines are generally off the table. Hence, no Kagurabachi.
Man! You have Christ who's gonna die first, but you can't have Kagurabachi? What type of place is this?
Nadia, don't cause a scene.
But it's Kagurabachi, yes?
I mean, I do like Kagurabachi.
I'm more of an Ichi the Witch person, personally.
Let's see here. What do we got?
What the hell? I was gonna say, that almost looks like it's on a different layer, but no. I just had to walk around more corners. Wow. Frederica.
First years, I don't think I've seen you around here before. Oh, I see. You're those short-term exchange students that transferred in today, correct?
I had to give you a more posh voice because I saw the back of your head. That's alright.
Hey!
I'm sorry for disturbing you, Frederica.
Whatever.
It's not like there's a rule that says first years can't enter third-year classrooms, even though there should be.
Right.
Why do I get the feeling she's not thrilled about us being here?
Probably because she isn't. Let's make like a banana and split.
So sleepy.
Interesting. I don't think I've seen a third year before. I guess they have purple ties.
Goddess, I'm ashamed to be part of this generation. You people have no manners whatsoever. If you don't have any business with me, then kindly see yourselves out.
Okay, bitch. Damn. I was gonna give you a cool voice, but maybe I should give you like a her voice or something like that.
Ooh, look at me. I'm Frederica. Ooh. I'm so posh and awesome. Ooh, everyone loves me. Ooh, hoo, hoo.
Whoa, art room ahoy.
Whoa, lass ahoy. Oh, God.
I don't know why I remembered that voice line all of a sudden. I think I saw a Family Guy clip recently. Girl's hitting a little jig. Who is back here? Damn, those are big. Miss Leifa. I'm supposed to be holding a cello demonstration for this afternoon's lesson, but I'm feeling a bit nervous. Oh, right. I heard you used to be a cellist in a famous orchestra, Miss Leifa. Wow. I'd definitely like to hear your demonstration then.
Yeah, it's not every day you get to hear a professional for free.
Now you're really making me feel the pressure. Oh well, I suppose it comes with the territory. As a former professional, the expectations held of me are very high. I'm worried I'll make a mistake. Well, there's no point thinking about it now, I suppose. I'll just need to make extra sure my cello is tuned properly. You're hot! Next place, I guess nowhere to go except where the game wants me to. Oh, the student council! The one room we actually got to see before. This must be the student council room.
That's right. Would you like to pop your heads in and say hi? This is where Ren works, right? Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay, but first let me get that. Alright, now we're in. There the two are.
Oh, hi, Agnes. I see you brought the exchange students with you.
You must be showing them around campus.
Correct.
Sup, you two? You were in our class earlier, right?
Yep. My name's Odette, and this is Albert. The two of us and Agnes are all part of the current student council.
I see.
Oh, so you're Ren's lackeys? Oof, you guys must have it rough.
Hey, I'm no one's lackey. Wait, you know Ren?
Sure seems that way. I'm guessing she had a hand in their transfer here.
Yeah, she put us in touch with the right people.
Ren's the best. She's always got our backs when we're in a bind.
Sorry if my voice is fluctuating, by the way. Every time I had like an entire pepperoni pizza. So anytime that I have like a drink of water, my voice just drastically changes.
Shame she's away. We'll need to swing by again when she's back so I can say hi.
Oh, right. I think she'll be back next week, so you could come visit then if you'd like.
Hey, I'm no one's lackey.
I'm no one's lackey. I never knew she had connections in Remiferia, though. The plot thickens.
There's no real point in thinking too hard on it.
I doubt those connections are on the up and up.
Anyway, the student council's been hard at work preparing for the festival. Oh, so you guys are the ones that got saddled with all the busy work.
I don't think they're bearing the entire load, though. Seems like everyone's in a rush to meet the deadline. The middle of next month is creeping up on us fast. Some classes haven't even decided what they want their themes to be.
And we've got budget allocations, PR stuff, mountains of supplies to look over.
Ugh, I feel a migraine coming on.
Sorry, I know I haven't been pulling my weight lately, but I'll fix that soon, I promise. I haven't been pulling my weight, she says. Girl, don't think I didn't notice all the work you put in yesterday.
And the documentation you put together has helped us stay on track. Trust me, we're fine. Oh, right, I have a favor to ask. Could you take a look at the suggestion box for us?
We haven't been able to get around to it ourselves. And hey, maybe Swin and Nadia can help out too.
Oh, is our equivalent of 4 SPGs this time just gonna be taking stuff from there?
That kind of sounds like a pain, but I could be swayed if we hand over some free lunch vouchers. I don't think we have those. Oh, but Ren has some tea and cookies stashed away here. Okay, I'm on the case.
I am so sorry about her. She gets carried away with her wheeling and dealing.
I can see that.
Doo-doo.
Oh, there's the bell. Already? But I want to have more fun.
You've had more than enough fun. Anyway, we still have a little bit of time before class. But we should head back before long.
Good idea.
To advance the main story, select head back to class from the travel menu.
Alright, but first we gotta talk to them. Oh shit. But side quests are first? Like I said, we should be fine here for the moment. Would you mind taking a look at the suggestion box for us?
And once you're done, maybe you can have some tea together. That would be wonderful.
Okay. Is that outside? Yes, it is. Overdue book retrieval. Number of library books. Student council will be willing to retrieve them for me. Aria. This must be the suggestion box. Collecting overdue books. So this is the kind of thing the student council helps out with. That's right. We try to resolve any issues that crop up in the student body's daily lives at school, even the small ones. Of course, there's only so many problems we can deal with at once, but we try our best. You're so mature, Aggie. Okay, you've convinced me. I'll give it a shot. Besides, it kind of sounds like it could be fun. That's all it takes, huh? Well then, why don't we head over to the library to speak with Aria? That we shall! Luckily, it's on the same floor even. Yippee-ki-yay! Oh, I missed this. Not even a far run or anything. Hello, Aria. Oh, hello, Anyas. I read your letter in the suggestion box. Would you mind telling me a little bit more about these overdue books? Oh, that. Well, if the student council's willing, I'll gladly take all the help I can get. The thing is, there are a few books I want to display during the school festival, but they still haven't been returned yet. Oh, right. I remember you saying you wanted to set up a book display soon. Yes, I'm planning to set up a collection of books centered around Aramis and the Calvardian Revolution. Oh, so people can enjoy the festival and learn about history at the same time. She's hitting the Eureka pose. It's a fairly big library, so I'm sure you'll have plenty of options. That's true. However, I was hoping I could ask you to look for the 3 books in particular. Would you mind? Yeah, sure. I like how it's only law. We're in a school. We can't be morally gray. Understood. We'd be happy to collect them for you. Those are precious school resources, after all. Wouldn't be right to leave them unaccounted for. Yeah, gotta punish those rascals for not turning their books in on time. Who has them checked out, anyway? A second year named Donatello and 2 first years named Julian and Enchignon. You know, a great man once said, what you're missing today was not so yesterday. Ooh, so wise. Sounds more like someone stating the obvious to me. I'm a little surprised to hear Julian's name come up though. Oh yeah, he didn't seem like the type to keep up anything past the due date. Well, regardless, late is late. I'd really appreciate if you could go talk to the 3 of them for me. Of course, we'll take care of it. Aramis Expedition Squad, Arkwright Solutions Edition.
Let's wrap this up quickly.
Well, it shouldn't be too much. If I had to guess, I would say that chances are 2 of them are going to have it on them, and then the last one's going to be like, Julian's probably going to be like, oh right, I gave that to someone else because they wanted to read it after me. That's my guess. Hello, Donatello.
One sec.
Donatello? Wow, I wasn't expecting a student council representative to come collecting overdue books. I had every intention of returning it, it's just... Well, here you go. Sorry to get it back so late. A biography of Aramis Gainsbourg. This book is right up your alley, isn't it? You see, Donatello is studying fine art at the moment. He even showed me one of his landscape paintings of Edith. You can really feel the essence of the city through his work. He has a very lovely way of painting. I suppose it's a little uppity of me to comment on an upperclassman's work, though. Not at all. To be honest, it's actually pretty nice to hear someone compliment my art. I know it's the name of the school, but Aramis was some artist guy too, right? Wasn't he the school's first principal? I think I saw a bronze statue of him on campus. Guys, we talked about this like 5 minutes ago. Actually, he's more like 20 by now. Either way, that's right. More importantly, however, he was also a leading figure in the Calvardian Revolution. He was considered quite unique, even amongst his contemporaries. I'm sure someone with sensibilities like his would stand out in any time period. Huh, sounds like an interesting guy. Maybe I'll give that book a read myself. Oh, hold on a second. What's wrong? Sorry, I just realized I should have said something sooner. I messed up one of the pages. I wasn't thinking and ended up getting some ink on it. I tried to find a replacement as soon as I could, but it turns out that it's been out of print for a while now. That's why I've been holding off on returning it.
I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have been doodling while I was reading.
Oh, is that all?
Huh?
I thought maybe you dumped a bunch of tea all over it or something.
I'm assuming most of it's still legible, right? Yeah, you can still read it just fine. My pen only slipped and rubbed along the page a bit.
Well, we'll go ahead and take it back as is for now. But if you're really that concerned, why not go talk to Arya about it? I'm sure she'll realize it was just a mistake. She knows the kind of person you are.
You're right. I should go apologize to her. Thanks, Audius. And thank you two as well.
Alright then. We better get moving. We'll see you later, Donatello.
See you later, alligator. Even if you're named after a turtle, whatever. Rochinyon!
1 sec.
We return! Oh no, I completely forgot. Here it is. It's a biography on General Atkinson. I started getting interested in him after I saw Gloria Dawn of the Revolution. Gloria?
It's a movie about the Calvardian Revolution that was in theaters last year. General Ulgar Atkinson was a comrade of Sheena Dirk, the mother of the revolution. The general used to be an officer in the old Royal Army when he was young, right? Oh, so he was on the enemy's side, huh?
He was an exceptional young commander. He had this incredibly sincere disposition and was said to be very skilled with the sword. However, he was born in the East, so he was actually only half white. He was even shunned within the military just because he wasn't born pure-blooded. I'm sure they were jealous of his accomplishments. Yeah, but the thing is, even though my situation's not exactly the same, I can kind of relate to him. The times may have changed, but racism is still very much a real thing in Calvard. And since I've got Eastern blood in my veins, too, his story felt pretty relevant.
Oh.
I guess I got so wrapped up in thinking about it that I just lost track of time. I'm sorry you all had to come track me down.
Don't even worry about it. And if I did ever find anyone talking bad about you, they can look forward to swallowing a mouthful of needles.
Maibara-san! Oh, you don't need to go that far for me, really. I know I can't exactly promise things will be better in the future, but we can at least create a few good memories together at Aramis, right? That way you only remember the good, not the bad. Han, yes.
Oh, you can make memories with me, too. I've got a whole list of school stuff I want to try. And now that we're classmates, we can hang out together all the time. That goes for you too, S.
Yeah, I'd be up for that. I'm interested in hearing more about that movie you mentioned, too. Thanks, you guys. With the school festival coming up, I'm sure we'll have more than enough time to hang out with each other. That was sweet. And now for Julian! He's a hungry world, they can eat you alive. When their fane's sinking. You're right, I did borrow that book. But you're saying it still hasn't been returned? I swore we'd get it. It's Lyle, isn't it?
You mean you gave it to someone else? I called it, didn't I?
No, well, I mean, I suppose that's technically accurate, but... You see, I checked out a biography on Sheena Dirk, but then my friend said he needed to use it for something in one of his classes. I know that I shouldn't have let someone else borrow a book I'm responsible for, and I did try to refuse him at first. It's just that he was so flustered. He said he was desperate for it. I mean, he even promised to return it for me. Sounds like he didn't leave you with much choice.
That's normal, though. Friends borrow stuff from each other all the time. I mean, at least, I think they do. By any chance, does this friend of yours happen to be Lyle?
I guess there's no hiding it from you, huh, Anius?
We'll go ask him about it then.
Lyle tends to be pretty forgetful,
so I'm sure he didn't mean any harm.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for all the trouble, but if you could go and check on him, I'd really appreciate it. To the surprise of absolutely nobody! Lyle! Lyle, you little bitch! Shocker! Get over here, nerd. Give it back.
Do you have a moment?
Oh crap, I totally forgot.
Runs off.
Sorry, it totally slipped my mind. This is the one you're looking for, right?
Biography of Sheena Dirk. Yes, this should be the one Julian said you needed it. Oh, wait. Oh, this should be the one. I missed the period. Julian said you needed it for help with something in your history class.
Yeah, I've been really falling behind lately. It's just that it takes me so much longer to read than everyone else.
I'm impressed that you're so diligent about catching up.
Well, that's me. The picture of diligence. Anyway, yeah, it was mostly my fault. Just seeing how hard Julian was working made me think, man, I gotta study harder too. Plus, it's always nice to learn something new, don't you think? Well, I guess none of it will really matter in the end. Since I'm planning to go back home after I graduate, I want to give my mom a little break.
Aw, that's so sweet, Lyle.
Wait, hold on. Are you into me?
No. Yeesh. You're doing pretty good there until you face-planted on the landing. Anyway, maybe try not to cause Julian any more headaches, okay?
Yeah, you're right. I feel real sorry about putting him out like that. I'll have to apologize to him later.
We'll make sure the book gets returned. See you later, Lyle. That should be all 3 books. And back we go! We've collected the books you asked for, Arya. Alright. Yes, this looks like all of them. That was quick. Thanks for the help. Well, I did have 2 extra set of hands. Was there anything else you needed? Well... Oh, sounds like you got some more tasks for us. Lay it on me. The only time Nadia ever feels like doing work. Then again, I guess she knows there's a reward of tea and cookies or whatever. Well, if you insist. I suppose there is one other thing I wanted to ask about. It's not an overdue book, though, actually. It's a script. It was for a play that was put on during the school festival 8 years ago. A script? 8 years ago? Isn't that when like Van Elaine and Renee were around? Was it originally kept in the library? No, there's no record of it at all in our indexes. My understanding is that the play was based on the Kelvardian Revolution. However, from the rumors I've heard, it was a little controversial. I assume the decision was made to keep it out of the library because they don't want students to have access to it. A controversial play, huh? Tell me more. It covered the 4 main figures of the revolution: Sheena, Ulgar, Aramis, and August. The goal was to depict their time before and after the revolution, based on historical evidence. We really have to see Christ who's gonna die first in the background during this, by the way. I just want to point that out. Well, some historical evidence anyway. In reality, it was a parody, adding in new alternative interpretations of the characters. Sheena was basically portrayed as an airhead, and Ulgar Atkinson was so hot-blooded you might as well have called him sweltering. That sounds super fun! Yes, a lot of people actually gave it rave reviews for how entertaining it was, but at the same time, there were many who didn't approve of it. It must have brought about a lot of debate. I can see why the school would want to keep it stored somewhere else. But in spite of all that, I'd like to put the script on display. All creators have the right to freedom of expression. Prohibiting access to it would be inexcusable. Plus, this is 8 years ago we're talking about. Anyone with strong opinions about it doesn't even attend Aramis anymore. Here, here. I want to read it too.
I guess it only leaves the question of where to start looking.
I think it might be a good idea to check the student council office. Oh, really? What makes you say that? Well, all the documentation for past school festivals is kept in there. I just figured it might be stored with the rest. I see. I guess you really were the right girl for the job. Please bring it back, but... please bring it by if you happen to find it. Sorry for the extra trouble, but I really do appreciate you doing all this. Back we go. Do you know something about that play, Anias? It almost seems like you knew more than you were letting on back there. I noticed that too. Maybe like you've actually seen it before? There's no hiding anything from you two, is there? Not that I actually have anything to hide, mind you.
Last year, the student council sat down and watched footage of several previous school festivals. The play Arya was talking about was included in the footage. The ones who organized it were part of the past student council. In this case, Mr. Kincaid, Elaine, and Van.
Yeah, the CG again.
Oh, now I get it. Makes a lot more sense knowing Van was involved.
Yeah, he's not exactly known for coloring inside the lines.
Anyway, that's why I'm almost certain the script is in the student council office. Let's try looking for it with shard search so we don't disturb Odette and Albert.
Got it.
Yeah, let's get to it.
No reaction. Looking in the wrong place.
Step outside for a moment.
Is it possible someone threw it out?
I'm sure none of our current members did, at least. I bet if Ren stumbled onto it, she'd put it somewhere for extra safekeeping. You think maybe they moved it to some super secret archive?
The current student council doesn't seem to have any clue of its whereabouts. If only we could ask some of the older members.
In that case, why don't we ask Frederica?
Alright, the self-important third year we saw in that classroom a while ago.
I always like it when they acknowledge you just talking NPCs before they become relevant. It's just a nice little touch. That's a bit harsh, don't you think, S? Considering she was our last student council president. Alright, and that's just right over here. Easy peasy. Now please don't be mad.
Do you have a moment?
Hey, can we please see the script? How should I know? And even if I did, what makes you think I'd tell you, one of Ren's crew? She sure is friendly.
Ren's crew, huh?
You're right. How silly of me. It was 8 years ago, after all.
Of course I'm right. It's not like I was their homeroom teacher or anything.
Oh, Van's homeroom teacher.
Man, figure you would have forgotten all about me already. Nice seeing you, Mr. Powell.
Forgotten? Impossible. You don't just forget students as special as you, Van.
Wow, this is just like NPC dialogue from last game. That's kind of crazy.
I am glad that despite everything, you seem to be doing well. Guess we should try somewhere else.
Thanks for the help. Come on, Aggie, let's go.
Huh? Oh, yes, of course. Sorry for the bother, Frederica.
Is that like a carryover thing, or was that just like, huh?
So what are those 3 up to anyway? What are those 3 up to anyway? Downstairs. To the faculty office.
1 sec.
About the script. Yet again. That sure takes me back. Heck, I remember it like it was yesterday. Van's group really put their all into that festival. Not just the planning either, but all the prep work for the performance too. They'd head straight to the student council room after school, and boy did they ever have their hands full. They only finished the day of the school festival. It seemed like a pretty big workout. Big workload, but I'm sure they were having a ball the whole way through.
So that's what they were like.
What about the script? Unfortunately, I don't know where it is either. I recall hearing some negative feedback on the performance, but I didn't think it would affect how the school decided to store the script. Why don't you try asking Miss Matilda, the school nurse?
Man, we are on an entire frickin' goose chase now.
She's been with the school longer than I have, after all. I'm pretty sure she was an advisor to the student council at the time.
Ooh, maybe she can point us in the right direction.
Thank you so much,
Mr. Powell.
Luck at your search. Get me out. I heard about which is a moment.
Oh wait, she has it. I believe it was on this shelf. Ah yes, here it is.
This must be it. This must be it.
The story of the Calvardian Revolution. Sounds like a B-grade knockoff.
It's got Van's name on it though. Did he write this?
Oh, what fun times those were. The 3 running the festival that year were such close friends, too. Friends, you say, when 2 of them were dating. Or, they used to claim Kincaid was the most extraordinary president the student council had seen since its inception. Elaine was the first-year vice president at the time as well, and to say she was taken aback by the script would be putting it lightly. But in the end, she agreed to play the main role of Sheena. I must say, she inhabited this character wonderfully. Wait, they had... Wait. They had Elaine Eclair playing as an airhead version of Sheena Dirk? Fuck, I want to see that! Funny to think Van would write the characters as such an airhead. The character as such an airhead, though. Seems like he was taking jabs at everybody. And God, it's Van Arkwright. That is Van Arkwright all over, ain't it? He also took on the majority of the backstage work as well, though. I'll admit I hadn't thought of him to be the responsible type. Since he was in charge of general affairs, he decided to take the initiative by writing and producing the script. That really does sound like Van. But as you've already gathered, the content was a bit controversial, so the school elected not to store it in the library. That's why I've kept it here instead. I say we take a peek. What? Right now? Under normal circumstances, I'd suggest we do it later, but honestly, I'm kind of curious too. Swan. Oh, there's no need to worry, I don't mind. In fact, it gladdens the heart to know somebody is interested in reading it again. I never thought I'd see the day. Oh, and please give Aria my regards. Well, if she says it's okay, then... Wow, look at all these notes! He even wrote out all the stage directions. You fools dare to defile my sanctuary? Then the time has come to expose my master plan. Wait, what's with these lines? Is this supposed to be August? Oh, fiddlesticks. I've gone and lost my revolutionary flag again. Hey, Olga, have you seen my flag around anywhere? Wow, they weren't kidding about Sheena being an airhead. And yet they're enjoying it.
Let's get some pyrotechnics in the scene. Reminder to ask Renee about it later. Look up at the audience on this line, Lainey. Give us some real... Let's get some pyrotechnics in the scene. Reminder to ask Renee.
Okay, so that was a one to himself.
Look up at the audience on this line, Lainey. Give us some real puppet dog eyes.
Aw. That's real sweet.
Woohoo! 3 cheers for us!
I like that that's the end of it, too. Makes it kind of stand out more that it ends on something like that. Another point for Law. Ooh, not quite level 4. Almost there, though. Well, and that's everything we had to do. Asides the main thing. Actually, let me save. I haven't done that yet this session. That's probably a good idea considering we're all this way. I could end it off here, but where's the fun in that? Let's see what the next thing is first. Ugh.
The last bell rung just as the group returned to class, and thus afternoon lessons began. Falling asleep in class?
Nadia, why are you trying not to laugh, bro? That's disrespectful as shit, bro.
Hopes! He shoots, he scores!
Oh, that's cool getting to see them in these type of outfits too. That's unique. After class, back to the trio.
Oh crap, I got work today. See you guys later. Nice meeting you both. Hope we can talk more tomorrow.
Sure thing. Bye-bye. I've got to do some filming for a festival screening event. I'll be sticking around campus for a while, so if you want to drop by and chat sometime later, feel free.
Sure thing. Oh, and thanks again for sharing your notes on art history. It was a big help.
It's no problem at all. I get that a mid-year transfer is tough. Don't be afraid to lean on any of us if you need to, okay? Everybody sure seems busy. Clubs, part-time jobs, festival prep. It's like there's always something going on.
Yeah, I knew it was an elite school, but it's a lot different than I was expecting.
In a good way, of course.
Aramis is a place that emphasizes freedom and flexibility. That's what attracted so many people to it over the years. Yeah, like our new boss man in Specs, right?
Elaine graduated from Aramis too, if I'm not mistaken. The alumni from this place are anything but a normal bunch. Well, I was gonna say, like our new boss man, that doesn't really apply. That's a dropout.
You may be right about that. There are people of all stripes here, though. Although there was a time when things weren't always so upbeat. Huh? You don't say. Feel like I've heard something about that before.
Must be talking about that time when Ren was running for student council president. Oh yeah, the good old VN section in Reverie. Well, I think it's about time we headed out. School's over now, and it looks like everyone's gone to do their club activities and stuff.
Good point. Although I wouldn't mind wandering around campus with you for a while if you'd like. Oh, I am so down for that! The Adventures of the Aramis Expedition Squad Episode 2 is officially underway. Let's go around and play pranks on everyone.
How about no? More importantly, there's a bulletin board here in the Auber district, right? I think we should do a few requests if we have the time.
What? You want me to spend my free time doing work? No way. Hard pass. Is what I'd normally say, but I kind of want to take on one or two, actually. We're able to do any earlier today. Right. It's against school rules to leave campus during the lunch break. Oh, do you mind if we drop by the student council room again? Odette and Albert asked me to come, and they want me to bring you along, too. If you're fine with going, then we can save that visit for last. Work comes first. Right. Sounds good to me.
Leave campus and explore the Auber district. Okay, that's cool.
Hey, just popping in with an update from Marduk's support. Further analysis revealed the new floor of the Martian Garden, so check it out when you get a chance, Kay?
I think that's 2 areas I have to explore now. 5th floor. NPCs have indeed refreshed, I don't know if I want to show every single one. There are quite a few here that are interesting. I don't know. Aramis ones are kind of special, though. I might actually do everything for once. But we've made decent progress today. I think I feel confident enough just ending off here for the day. Obviously, we're going to have a lot more to do. We're going to have more side quests, more NPCs. We got to go to the student council room and everything. But I don't know. I think we're doing good for today. It's so great just finally getting to explore this place. You know, it's just a simple academy and whatnot, and it looks about how you'd expect. But I don't know, it's a nice feel to it. Especially because it's been, what is it? I mean, I guess Reverie technically showed off the branch campus, but it was for a very short period. And it was only in, like, the side episodes. But it's still been a while. Even if I exclude that CS4, if I go back far enough to when you actually get to do campus stuff, it was CS3, so it's been a hot minute in that case. But yeah, I like the vibes here, and it's nice to see everyone doing their thing. Seeing Swin and Nadia actually just adjusting to school life is kind of very fun. You know, it's kind of like what they did in FC with Estelle and Joshua, except these guys are doing it more proper instead of just kind of being there. Oddly enough, they're setting up for a school festival, just like Estelle and Joshua helped with in FC. But I assume it'll go a bit differently in this case. However, next time on Trails Through Daybreak 2, we'll continue doing our rounds here. We'll take care of some side quests, and then we'll see what the student council ends up wanting from us. Thank you very, very much for watching. Adios, ciao, and bye-bye. Signing off until next time. Ja matane.